Well, welcome back to the program. We have a very special guest in the house, psychic Carrie Shubert. Give it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
So glad you can make it.
Thanks.
So glad you can make it.
It's only befitting I follow a dead man since I'm a channeler.
Elvis. Oh,
yes.
That's right. A channeler, right?
Yes.
Which means what?
It's channeling the dead, tuning into dead people. So I do dead and living people.
You do dead and... Wait a minute. You do dead and living?
I tune into... And I can sound a little crude.
Yeah,
I tune into people
part,
that
yeah.
are living and that are deceased, as well as animals. So.
And animals?
And animals, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard Mr. Ed died about a couple years ago. Is there any way to get in contact with him and see what's going on?
I have a real bad joke about that. I could say you could get the guy who was just arrested for making love to his dogs. No, sorry. You didn't hear about that?
Okay. No, I didn't hear about it.
We'll talk after. It's pretty sick. I don't know if you want him on your show.
I didn't really expect to hear it here on the show either, but that's okay. Unbelievable. Okay. Making love to his dogs. Huh? That's nice. That's really, that's nice.
Photographing it, that's how he got caught.
He was just channeling it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how can a psychic help somebody, though?
What I do is I actually, other than just channeling, first of all, with channeling and tuning into people that have passed away, what's really helpful to people is it gives them some sort of closure, some sort of peace to know that people live on. So I believe that we exist in all the other dimensions, not just this one. So when you die, there's nowhere to go because you exist everywhere. So I'm bringing peace to them. As far as people coming to me to predict the future, how I benefit them is if they're going through a tough time in their life or they're about to go through one, I can see it so that I can also show them when they're going to be on the other side of it. Now, so I give them glimpses of their life, events in their life.
How do you do that, though?
There's actually no mystery to it. All of us are made up of atoms and molecules that vibrate at a frequency, and that's what holds us together, which is bizarre if you think about it, that we're just a bunch of dots. And so we emit a frequency. So what I'm doing is through a form of self-hypnosis, I'm honing in on that person's frequency or channel.
Interesting. Now, you've written a book on the subject?
Yes.
Which is called, what do we have
Living in the Third Dimensional Soap Opera, Spiritual Guide to Sanity. And because I forgot to bring a copy of the book, I brought a picture of the book. So there you go. I couldn't fit it on my broom.
Very good, very good. Now, we have chosen 3 subjects that you're going to go over there and...
Do them.
All right. And when you're done with them, I'm still here, so don't forget about me either. All right, well, why don't you go ahead and give it a shot, Carrie?
Okay,
let's see what we got here. Give it up, Carrie Shubert. Huh?
Okay, I think I'm supposed to start from here. Well, okay, I'm going to go around this way. Start with you. Okay. I hope we're going to have enough cord this way. All right, here you go. All right, and what is your first name?
Megan.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, everybody, is I actually have to put myself in a form of self-hypnosis here, and what I want them to do is just give feedback. If I'm accurate on something or they recognize something, just say yes. If any of you are related to someone up here and you know what I'm talking about and it's not connecting to them, pipe up. Okay, so let me just take a couple of breaths. Okay, say your first name for me twice and ask me a specific question that you'd like me to look at. And I might cut you off, but I might answer your question.
Like?
Yes, not just what's my future, but, and this is for all of you to hear, but something like where do you think my career is going or my love life? Give me one particular thing.
Oh, we can do the love life.
Okay, so say your name and then ask the question.
Twice?
Your first name twice and the question once.
Okay. Megan, and where's my love life going?
Well, first of all, this is going to be bizarre, but I don't know why I'm seeing the outdoors. I don't feel like it's leaving outdoors, but there's something about travel that's coming up with you. So I will go back to love life in a minute. Let me just see something. You have a residential move coming up unless you just did it, did you? Did you just make
I just
it?
moved back to Arizona.
Okay,
Wow.
okay, so I'm seeing the travel. I don't know why your love life isn't coming up unless you left somebody behind. But the thought I had was, I noticed a guy who had a little bit of, had some wave to his hair, and it looked like it was a dark brown color. Who is he? Is he someone who helped you move, or is it somebody you had a question about?
It's my ex.
It's your ex?
Yeah.
Okay. So we started there. Okay. So now it's getting juicy. Okay. I always hate to think they might be out in the audience. Okay. Then my question for you is he done? I mean, are you done with him, or you want to know if it's done for me to see who comes?
With him.
Okay. Okay. Put the mic up closer to your mouth.
Okay.
Pretend it's a popsicle, but don't look it in front of the camera. Okay. All right. Now, I was going to have you say a name, but I want on TV in case he watches it. Okay. The next person coming up, so now we know that he's from the past. So what I do is I actually watch this like a film strip. So I'll go from the past, which is this guy with the dark hair, and I'll look to see who's coming into the future. I get somebody who looks kind of like a surfer boy, only because he has this really nice smile, sandy or blondish hair. I think he has light eyes. I get him as a leanish build. And I don't always get heights. I want to make him about 5'10", 6 foot. Do you know who that is? Is it someone you started dating yet?
That's my ex again.
Again, okay, another ex. Wait, another ex? Okay.
No, that's the same one.
What does he do? Colors hair from dark to blondish? Or he's
No,
blondish?
He's dirty brown.
He's
blonde.
dirty. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the next one. Okay, and then I'll cover you backstage. Okay, we'll go into, because I think there is still someone else who's blonde that's coming in again. So you may be picking the same type. We'll look back after the show.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a freebie here. All right, let's get this wire over you. To you. Okay. And you want to hold that for me? I'm not your slave, even though I'm your psychic slave right now. All right, I'm going to have you move your legs so I can just get over here. Okay, what's your first name?
My first name is Michael.
Okay. So ask me a specific question, and I already have a sense of what it's going to be, but that's okay. Is it about money?
No, I'm kidding. Definitely ask about that too. All the answers what I want to hear.
Okay. No, then we'll do that later.
No,
Okay, so
have a good
let me just take a moment again to tune you in.
Okay.
Okay, say your name for me twice and ask your question.
Michael. Michael.
Woman, brown hair, darker brown hair, maybe auburn. It's about this length. Who is she around you?
I guess the right answer is my wife.
Is that, are you married? Okay.
I am married, yeah.
Does she look like that?
I didn't know I was going to get in trouble on here.
No, it's, why would you
No,
get in trouble?
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Yeah, she has...
He's already got the sweaty upper lip.
No, she's got dark brown hair,
Okay.
almost black hair.
Okay, yeah.
Her hair actually has been really short. Now it's about shoulder length.
Okay, so I
it's
got it
kind of-
more in between.
Yeah,
so I was getting the middle stage.
It kind of has
okay.
been in between.
Okay. Was she your question?
Well, related to my question, we are going to have a baby soon. And I was wondering if you could tell me if it'll be a boy or a girl.
I'm hearing boy, though. I feel like you guys are preparing for a girl, but you're going to get a boy. So who is it that told you it was going to be a girl?
Well,
Another psychic?
Well, interesting you say that. My wife is due in a few weeks, and according to the ultrasounds, it is a boy.
Wow.
Okay.
So you are right. However, in addition, you may be picking up on something else. Our first child, what they told us with the ultrasound, it was going to be a boy, and it was a girl.
Oh.
So we were prepared
Because you should have
the wrong
asked
way.
a psychic. I'm psychic ultrasound.
Next time we
okay.
know.
All right, you're off. Next one. I feel like the Grim Reaper cutting everyone off here, but you know, you can. I will give a number out later so you can all contact me. Okay. All right. Yes. And your first name is?
Joanne?
You feel like you're worried about something. I'm also getting a backdrop of you sitting in, I think it's either your family room or living room, but I get a sense of like a greenish couch or green carpeting. Something's green in there, hunter green. Is that, what color, what furniture is that color?
Well, there's green in my couch, and there's also a couple of plants in my living room.
Well, I'm not plants don't count, but a green in the couch will. Okay, because that's more accurate. All right. But I feel like you're worried about something. Is that pertaining to the question you're going to ask me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Ask me the question.
All right. I have land for sale several times. It didn't sell. A prime property out of state, and I was given an offer, and I wonder if I should take that offer, or there's a much better offer coming.
Was it a bald man that gave you the offer, or is he connected to the property somewhere, somehow?
I don't know the man that's interested, but the realtor told me about it. I don't know.
Is the realtor bald?
No, it's
Okay, find out if it'd be interesting to find out if the new buyers. I get an older man, so would you know if this man is in his 60s, maybe? Okay.
No.
All right, so the property's out of town, and you want to know if you're going to take the offer or should. I get it as barren land, but I'm seeing grass on it, so it must be in a place where there is, and it looks like there are some hills. Is that correct? Okay. So it will
That's
be,
correct.
let's just see something. Well, she's going to renege on it. I think you're going to, you know, my first impression is you're not going to take it. I think you're going to hold off for something else. Let me just find out when it will sell. March, it feels like you have another sale that's coming. Okay. So, and what's brown on that property, or is it your property that's like a beigey color, and I'm seeing a fence that's painted the same color?
Yeah, well, there's houses behind the property, and so there's, you know.
Is there a fence back there, too, that's like a wood fence that's painted?
On one side, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for Carrie Shubert. Terrific job. We'll be right back.